What is up? You're watching a hard cam, an endgame player no stress with a daily show on YouTube and some weekday streams on Twitch. And if you're interested in getting better at old school, I invite you to subscribe to the channels. Come along for the ride with me. We're doing a standard hard mode top learner raid here. I always take the lowest KC first, whoever shows up on stream, so long as we meet our min requirements. We're joined by Hanan on the North Freeze roll, Trizzy on the range roll, Rusty GS on the melee roll, going for that second KC, and Chill Plays also on the melee roll. We're in a 5-man raid here, and yeah, let's get into it. So for Maiden, if you've been hit twice in a row, you're going to step away to give aggro to someone else. If you've been hit three times or more, you're going to take extra damage. If you're freezing, make sure you're able to freeze on that very first tick. You can freeze tomato so long as it does not make you late for crabs. Lock them down. Their trails don't expire and they can't be killed, but we can lock them down to make life easy. For crabs, unlike normal mode, we're going to kill them all the way dead. If they reach or she attacks faster and the room gets really hard. And for 30s, for your DPS, you're staying on boss. You'll freeze your crabs, then get on boss. You use damage specs to close it out before those crabs reach her, so early claw specs or a last-ditch effort chally right before the crabs leak. For the north freeze roll, that's an on this raid, you'll freeze north 1, then north 2, then south 3 to catch everything in the clump, and then 4s. Once you're done freezing, you can freeze any tomatoes that are rolling around, help kill the north 1 and north 2, and if the clump's alive, you can help with the clump. For Trizzy, you're on the range roll. You will stay on boss until the crabs spawn. You'll say south 1 is till it's dead, then move 5 tiles from the clump and throw chins at it on medium fuse until the clump is dead, and then get back on boss. For the melee rolls, that's Rusty and Chill. You'll kill north 1 all the way dead, kill north 2 all the way dead, and then get back on boss. If you have any questions about your roll, ask away. Otherwise, you can type R in game. Once everyone types R, we'll go ahead and potion.
Is 20 chins enough?
Yeah, 20 chins is fine.
Okay, sweet.
I'm sure there's like someone who's worked out the exact optimal number of chins. I always was a fan of taking a few more than 20 chins, just in case I was really chin happy or something. But in hard mode I only use about 20. That's if I'm generous with the clump, like a bad RNG on the clump for 70s and 50s. At least in the LFR raids. For not abelian redeeming an R, if you're in Twitch chat and you want to root these people on and be in the video in the bottom left here, you could redeem an R. Support everyone going for these hard mode top KCs. It's one channel point. One cabbage, as we call them. I'm going to drop a salve and nothing else. Hardcore R from Fruitburst, okay. Make sure you drop your salve and nothing else. Evo 9 typing and R, he's potting. Rangers with me on the south, everyone else on the north. Make sure you maul on the very first tick. If you would be late because too many switches is too hard, just don't do the switches or do fewer switches so that you can be on the very first tick. Awesome. 0 defense. North, you're going to be standing max distance, by the way. It gives you more time to dodge bloods between freezes. All the way against the wall. It's a different T-bow timing if you're not against the wall. Mage gear on, Augury on, ready to freeze.
Can you catch force?
Yes, I will get force.
Yeah, I was late. Oh,
Freeze
what
the
the hell?
tomato. Vikan Lope dropping a raid. How are you doing, man? TPD raid. Is my chat going to start speaking Finnish now? I think, if I remember correctly, you're streaming in Finnish lately for some kind of event, taking a break from old school. North Freeze is on time to catch all. Fantastic. Avoid the blood. Oh, that's super unlucky. Alright, Ranger throwing chins to the clump till the clump is dead. To be technical, I've been playing DVD Anniversary event for 2 weeks and AFKing some stuff. Oh yeah, you are AFKing. I remember you mentioning that. Freeze the crabs. I'll catch all. On boss, Trizzy, on boss. Make your way in, Hanan. Get your claw specs off. Jolly spec if you got it.
Ooh, I'm dead. There's blood.
It's a shortcut. He'll get in the bloat first. It's tech. Grab your salve and go. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry, guys. Someone in
yourself.
Twitch chat's
Problem?
redeemed a bloat chat bomb. I have to read every single message
Oh.
at bloat. Good luck, you guys. Don't
Wait.
get baited by Twitch chat. Do your
I
best to
forgot
not get
myself.
baited. Into bloat we go. If you forgot, it's too late. Come back, come back, come back.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
Ronald Sepa. I haven't been able to enter the room yet. It cannot be going back for items in hard mode. We are stuck on a timer here. I'm gonna take flies going in like this, but that's because if we wait any longer, we'll have to wait like 25 seconds to go in. Iron Men. I'm reading every message that Twitch chat types at bloat. They tend to be a little cruel. I do gotta head to bed, buddy. Take care, Vikan Lopu. I got 2KC and hard mode Tom. Hey there, Annette. Let's go. I'm going down soon. Have a wonderful one, King. You too. Thank you so much for the raid, Vikan Lopu. If anybody's a mod in chat, if you're able to give him a shout out, I'd really appreciate that. Make sure to watch your XP drops and not your feet. Wait, no! That's horrible advice.
Oh,
To be
called
or
it.
not to be, that is the question. Smile. Little cat smile there. Out we go, don't take the stomp. Oh, would you look at that? Thank you, Canadian. Wait, can anyone just give a shout out? Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings of Saharos and outrageous fortune. What on earth? If you have BGS, please do a drive-by. Wait, one son! One son! Or to take our arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing them, end them. Oh my goodness. Down. It's okay to take a stomp if you can get an extra hit off. Oh my god, I clicked my T-bow. Be sure to catch my group Iron Stream tomorrow. Eric is my favorite group mate so far. What? Oh, we got a 2 down. No way. Remember, watch your feet. Stay from X1, X2. Unbelievable. 2 down here. Love to see it. Melee amulet on. Drop yourself. If you enjoy the bloat chat bomb, Canadian is that making me real like Shakespearean style language there? Jagex taking your RSN. Oh my goodness.
Venging.
Good call, good calm, good. Always be venging, guys. I'll be taking all the pre-fires. Hanan, you hit mages that make it into the room. If there's nothing hit in the room, help out whatever roll looks like they're falling behind. Trizzy, you're ranging the whole time. Do not participate in the first demi-boss. Rusty, you'll be on the left side. Chill, you'll be on the right side. Alright. Alright. I see you there, Birdie. Don't think just because Nightbot blocked it doesn't mean thanks, not a billion. Now everyone else can see Birdie's contributions to Twitch chat. Really, what the hell? What even makes you think of typing something like that? Let us redeem other room chat bombs. Oh my goodness. Oh no, my group Iron Man just died in Nightmare Zone. Melee, you're on site then, Charlie. Make sure you're potted.
Oh my god.
North 3 focus things inside the room. Help clear things inside the room. Hannah, you'll never put the T-bow in here. You'll always be saying blowpipe or like
Okay.
claw. Maybe scythe if you see a pair or something. For the demi boss, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah, I shot the green demi boss.
Yeah, I was trying to process like what was going on there, and I was like, oh, maybe you shot the demi. That could be reasonable. I thought you were hitting like small knives with T-bow or something. I was like, that seems a bit suspicious. Nah. Make sure you're avenging, but if your venge is down, love seeing it. Melee gear on, sight then Charlie. Huge hits. Thank you for the follow there. Rampaflot. Check the learner stats. Is everyone fully potted here? Chug. Man, this change this saying is kind of tripping me out. It no longer has like the stall on my my camera movement when I attack. It makes me think my attack didn't go off. I need that responsiveness. Jagex like broke my weapon, you know. 44 barrage. Awesome. Look at pillar health here and decide where you need to go based on that. Your rolls no longer are tied to a side. Find a place that has a low health pillar and go smoke things on it. Ignore the big guy. Make sure you're avenging. Make sure you're avenging. Pew, 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 pew. It's a classic. I'm focusing this pillar down.
Eat up.
Can we save
Eat
this
up.
pillar? Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it! No! No! Surely we got this. Alright, we survived the Nylo without any pillars falling. What does that mean? Brew up to above 85 HP. We're going to go ahead and showcase 2-pile Nylo boss this raid. North Freeze, you'll stand with me. Hanan, you'll stand with me. Everyone else, you'll stand on the clump where Trizzy's standing. And we're going to do it just like normal, Top. We're not even going to move, man. No moving. Yes, we'll take chip damage. Make sure you're avenging after the demi-boss dies.
Wait, sorry, you said we're not moving?
We're not moving this time.
Okay.
But Hanan, you're going to stand with me. Hanan, you're going to stand with me up here.
Okay.
You
So
can
I
posture
DD
the
with you?
range pot.
So I DD here?
We'll DD up here. Everyone else will be in the clump. Make sure you get all your prayers correct. Do it just like normal, Tob. No movement, just kicking ass. Nice BGS. Keep your HP above 29. That is lethal. We are also trusting that all our teammates will get our prayers correct. One wrong prayer and everyone dies. No pressure. Swing hard. We'll beat the boss to death before it beats us to death. That's the plan. Naruto, redeeming a hardcore R. Fan of the 2-pile, are you?
Yeah, this is so much easier.
The
Yeah,
reason we
until something
can't
goes
do
wrong.
this all the time is if we're down a man, or if people's gear isn't
I'm
good
dead.
enough. Sorry, man. It happens.
I believe in
29
this
HP,
group of
it's
learners.
brutal.
By
Birdie says,
Emberdy.
the Twitch text to speech, I believe in this group of learners.
How does
Perfect.
that work? Like, why are we able to sit in one spot?
We're basically agreeing to chip damage halfway on both styles. That's kind of what we're doing. So we're basically saying, oh, we can hit up to a 29 and kind of hoping we can, on average, we'll tank enough to justify it. If we have Vengeance users
I hit
standing in the Venge clump, they'll get more Venge value than the people on the outside. I didn't do my maul. I should call it what everyone's rolls are. I'm 1-2, Hanan's 1-3, Trizzy's 2-3, Rusty's Phil, Chill Plays is back up. Chill Plays, you can take a step northeast as well. 5-man spacing. Make sure you're staying potted. Do a little 118 check here. Make sure you're avenging. Not necessarily taking venges off prayer. Hanan, you need to sip your divine. You're at 117. Trying to scam me a little bit. Don't think I would have noticed. Tendrilly, thanks for the follow.
Alright, ready?
Go, go, go. Remember, Chill Plays on the inside. You'll be waiting on the third row a little bit. I'm on the outside waiting on the third row till it's no longer red. And then the tornado, we have a lot of slack now based on the way we moved. Tornado should be comfortably behind.
Bill, what are you doing, bro? What?
Someone try taking a shortcut? What happened there? Only do your part of the maze once you're connected to it. Balls, balls, balls. No ball means you stand where I'm standing in the middle here. If you have a ball, you'll be standing end. Chill Plays, you'll stand on the left. Rusty, you'll stand on the right. Beautiful. Made a sandwich in a video game.
Venging.
Good call. Always be Ben. If you feel really comfortable with this room, you're above 50 HP going into the third phase, you want to take one orb off prayer, go for it. Bottom of orb board on the inside this time is Chill Plays. Chill Plays, wait in the third row. Whoever's on the outside, wait in that third row till it's no longer red.
Balls, 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 balls. Some here to SOTESEG to get your
I think
balls.
someone on the outside may have left
Range
a little early
balls.
there.
Mage balls. Big green
Oh
balls.
shit.
All
I got NATO'd.
balls. By Emberdy.
Yeah, make sure, Hanan, if you're on the outside, you wait until that third row is no longer red. Don't go following the first dot. You're going to follow the last dot through the maze. Oh god, the tornado. Yeah. I'll fill in wherever he was. You can go back to the 4-man positioning. Oh, I got hit 21 through melee prayer. It maxes at 22. That's unhumble. Oh well. That's kind of a scam game. Ah well, gives me time to set the old Iron Man up at at Nightmare Zone again. Ah well. Back in there. You guys got this. You guys got this. If you have balls on you, make sure you step back to keep the balls with the while praying against any orbs that are coming at you. That's so cruel. The 22. I should have set my my Guthix rest.
Ooh,
Awesome.
gamers.
When you get to the chest, you're gonna grab a stam first. You can drop any partial potions at the chest for people who might be able to decant them. I see a 1-dose brew. I can make a 4-dose with that. Yoink. See a 1-dose restore on the ground. And out we go. Lucifer redeemed to the couch. Non-abelian going to the couch. Goodbye, non-abelian. Something like that. Or wait, no, it's slash timeout. To the couch. Are we all here? We're all here. Go in, go in. That's never have to wait for me to start a room, by the way. It is fine to go in right away in hard mode top. If a second one spawns in your quadrant, hold it. I will hold it until you're able to take over. Stay centralized in your quadrant, huh? So you're able to make it there in one tick. This is not mine to hold. Trizzy, take over. I almost died in Nightmare Zone while setting it up because I didn't locate orb down to 1. Should be good now. I feel bad that I've kind of AFK'd my Zarpus here. But this group Iron Man isn't gonna get its strength levels if I don't set it up. Oh no. Whoever got there first can have it. Alrighty. That should be the last one. Pog, how are you doing, aren't you? Let's get in here. Got the BGSers doing their Scythe BGS. Make sure you're fully potted. 55 defense here. 43. One more BGS here. Oh, it's 0. Beautiful. Welcome to the stream, Narju. How do I say your name? Is it Naorju or Narju? I'm trying to sound it out. I always try to get people's names pronounced correctly. Naorji? Oh, come on. Canadian. Said it right the first time? Maybe. Sea Shanty 2 followed us! Let's go! Oh my goodness. What a name.
Love you.
Remember, if you hear him screech, don't swing until he looks away from you. When he looks away, you can swing. Beautiful. Alright, now we see if Rusty goes AFK, people will start dying. Please don't go AFK on us, Rusty. Chill
Why?
Plays for something I want to point out. Since we're on the same tick as Hanan, likewise Hanan, we're on the same tick as Chill Plays. Notice how we can be able to rotate. In a 5-man raid where someone has to sync up with another person, you can shave off some of the risk at Zarpus by grouping up with people who are on the same tick swinging their scythe as you.
So I see that and I should move.
Yeah, if you see that and you see someone's trying to sync up, you should immediately sync up with another person to free a slot up, basically, so that they don't have to gamble timing it perfectly. Imagine, for example, that like I had a lag spike when I tried to click to attack, and I attacked 1 tick late, then I would die. Or maybe I mistime it. I click one tick early. Then whoever I'm syncing up with would die. So
Okay.
be careful with it. Everyone drop supplies. Fantastic. Fight is starting. Thrall. 2, 1, go. 149. Hanan, you're up. Tracy will pick it up the west pillar. Speckle heading east. Will we keep track of the staff? Looking good so far. Who's up next? Looks like Chill plays. I'll take that. Hanan, you're up.
Yep.
Tune. If you're enjoying the music, by the way, my favorite song is the first one on the playlist. If anyone in chat could type !playlist. Brew up, Rusty. Once you're above 85 HP, off the pillar, off the pillar, off the pillar! Ah! Brew up! Combo eat if you got a combo eat. Brew up Sandfew to block out the poison no matter what HP you're at. Stay in motion while you recover, Rusty. But yeah, the first song on the playlist is my favorite. Let me know if you're a fan of that song as well, if we have the same taste in music. You a fan of that song, Markel? Exclamation mark for song, my man. I always gotta do it to people. Oh. If anyone in chat wants to type that, we'll keep track of it. It's 2025 and we're still getting people with that one.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
I may have scythed it. Mage prayer. Don't swing.
Yeah, I
Watch your HP. Oh, hovering my range prayer in case she throws a cabbage. Didn't throw a cabbage. Do not put range prayer on. Alright, we got a basic question here. Is anyone swinging a limp scythe? I see one person swinging a limp scythe, and one person who needs to put preserve on. Rusty, let's pot up. No more limp scythes, man. Oh wait, no. Is Rusty in? Oh, Rusty's in this raid, yep. I thought maybe it was someone from like the previous raid or something snuck into the party. Chill place, go ahead and throw a preserve on. It looks like you're out of Divine. Clean taking carries P3. My scythe is trying its best. God, limp. Cabbage, waffle. Clean taking carries P3. Venge if your Venge just broke. Tank can swap on special. Sang on. Hit them when they turn blue. Green becomes blue.
Oh shit, it's my tank, my bad.
Yep, tank can swap on specials. Can be a bit awkward. Just stand in a part of Verzik close to webs. Looks like Verzik's covering webs. I'd stand on the east here. It's kind of close.
Oh fuck me.
Oh my.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good. Make webs. Make webs. Make webs.
I'll
Make
I'll
webs.
make it.
Skip if you're on the out. Skip if
skip.
you're behind. Skip if you're behind. Sync up. Should be good here. Awesome. Always path 2 tiles north when someone's not in webs. Could be them tanking.
Are we gonna stall?
Nope. Swing, 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 swing.
Oh fuck! Right.
Remember, lure your NATO far away from your yellows. Attack from the part of Verzik that's farthest from your yellows, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Take your yellows the last second. You lured your NATO far away. Take your yellows the last second. Make sure you're potting up. Be fully potted. Use your claw spec. I see people sitting on 100 spec. Check your chat box. The ball's on you. It's your job to get it onto a teammate. Tank's mine. If you want to learn how to pog tank like that, exclamation mark, learn pog. Right into the pog tank immediately when it passes to me. Beautiful little example clips there. And we make time comfortably. Any kits, any purples. Let's go team! Let's go birdie! I want to see some kits today. I'd love to see a kit. Surely. No, no kits. Good try, you guys. So,
Come
you asked the
on.
question, do we off? Now, the way that I handle the learner raids is if I can generally get like roughly 3 more scythe swings off before yellows, then I think it's justifiable to keep going. And the only condition I'm really checking for that's an exception to that rule is someone on my team in like horrible shape? Like is someone like in the bin? Are they super low HP, or do they get stuck in a web at the end, or did like someone just send a melee? And if those kinds of things happen, then we will off the boss and like kind of play it safe and let people recover for a second. But if everyone's in a good spot, we shouldn't off the boss if there's a deep enough proc. If we're able to get like roughly 3 scythe swings. Because it's a lot of free damage essentially that we're just giving up on if we just kind of stand around. It does make yellows and nados harder. So because someone had asked about it, it's totally fine, by the way, a natural thing to ask. And like you'll find people do it in learner level teams. I try to discourage people from it because it's something you do want to grow out of pretty quickly. So for those are the scenarios where I would stall for yellows. Now that we've kind of addressed that, how can we make yellows with nados a little more comfortable? For yellows and nados at the same time, what you want to do is you want to be attacking Verzik from the side of Verzik that's farthest away from where your yellows are going to be, so that you're naturally building distance between your tornado and where your yellows are. That way it's easier to dodge them. So that's like the first component that'll make life easier. Um, Other things you can do, if you're really low HP and you're just struggling, you're not sure if you're going to be able to pull it off, just stand on your yellows, let the tornado hit you, get your yellow timings correct, and recover after the NATO hits you so you don't feed Verzik Bruise. That's a beginner level way to do it. More advanced way to do it, you'll time the yellows landing on your first yellow, and be moving away from your tornado, 3 ticks between yellows, stepping onto that yellow each time as the aura appears, 2 steps off, 1 step on. You'll see me do it when I path my yellows, if you watch the VODs back. Quite often in these raids, and I try to demo it every single time, even when I'm not required to, just because it's a kind of a good timing to learn how to do. It'll mean you'll never get hit by your NATO on yellows, and that prevents a lot of struggle there. Thank you so much for the sub, Rusty Turbo 22. Is any chance that might be Rusty AGS, same person?
Hey man, thanks for the rage. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it, man. You're too kind.
I'm off on it.
Let's see here. Any other questions about the raid, you guys? Try to target a couple things that look like questions that kind of might have been in the back of people's heads. Look, we got a good Sotball that made. I mean, Sotball that raid. Hanan, you were on melee roll, I believe, or no, you were on freeze roll, I believe, right? And you got kind of trapped while you were freezing during 30s, right? Kind of like an awkward spot. My advice for dealing with the freezing positioning while you're coming in is pay attention to where the blood's been kind of growing, right, during 70s and 50s, and then that'll help you decide whether you're going to be coming in towards more of the south side of Maiden or more the north side. It's like if you're facing Maiden, the right side of Maiden or the left side of Maiden. In that case, right, you were trying to freeze from the right side of Maiden where all the blood was, which made your life kind of hell for finding your way back onto Maiden. Sometimes when I see that happen as a south freeze, I'll call out that I'll cover 4 so you can just focus on your pathing in and get on boss sooner. There'll be more damage overall for our team if you're able to get there quickly. and it'll mean you're not in this precarious situation getting yourself put at risk basically to the blood. Because I think you said you were having trouble pathing and you got hit by blood there at the end. For bloat went fine. We had a salve incident on our way out of Maiden. I'd like to bring this up. It's not, whenever I bring this up, I'm not trying to like call people out for things. I'm just trying to kind of showcase like these are the mistakes I noticed from this raid and kind of the things we want to do differently if it happens. If you're in that situation where like you forget an item at Maiden, don't go back for it because that time lost going back, if someone had entered bloat, which had happened this raid, and you go back for it, they won't be able to start the room, and we'll have to wait for bloat to basically walk until around half the pillar, which loses about 20-30 seconds. I basically ran in there and I tanked a bunch of flies to get us back on time for bloat, which is like a painful solution to the problem, but it also means bloat's more likely to fall down in a bad position in hard mode when we do that kind of thing, so we don't really want that. So if you do like leave it on the ground on accident, don't go back for it. If you're the very first person out and you see like someone still really far back at Maiden, you could justify maybe snagging it because you'd have to wait for them anyway. But try not to go back for items in hard mode. That's part of the reason I have people take 2 anglers into the raid, so you can eat 1 angler on your way out of Maiden, 1 angler on your way out of bloat, and it always keeps your inventory loose, and you never have to drop items. Makes you a little more fluid between rooms. For Nylos went great. We did 2-pile Nylos. Someone asked a question about it, I think, during the raid, like why does it work? Or maybe that was someone in Twitch chat. Just kind of recapping, we're basically agreeing to take some chip damage, and if we have all the prayers correct, and we're just signing for chip damage, we can hit up to a 29 the way we're formatted. And we have the 3 people with Vengeance sitting in the Venge stack on the far side, and then the 2 people without Vengeance sitting in the on the other side, the freezers on the other side. And what that means is those range attacks that are pretty accurate, when it does go range, they'll be more likely to proc a bunch of juicy Venges rather than not. So it's just better odds if we format it that way. And then we're expecting to take around 65 to 80 damage with like average luck when we format ourselves that way within the 2-pile. And then the benefit of 2-pile is it's easier to get all your switches and attacks off because there's no moving to focus on. And the drawback, of course, is if anyone makes a mistake, we all die. I think we had 1 mistake or something, or someone got hit pretty unlucky with the chip damage on Nylocas, and they got kind of taken out. That can happen when you do 2-pile. Just make sure you're paying attention to your health. You can use something like a Guth Express to tick eat it if you're paying close attention to the timing of the attacks. Note that they are different. So like a mage attack, you will tick eat the rebound damage if it didn't look at you, and you have to very quickly tell, is it attacking me and am I safe? Or am I getting hit by the rebound damage and someone away from me and I need to eat because they had the wrong prayer above their head, etc. The things you have to look for. For 2-pile, it's kind of hard to tell when that happens, so you just tick it if you're ever not sure, is the way I'd put it. Or just keep your health above 29, then you'll be fine that way. For Soat went fine for the most part. Just make sure if you're on the outside, you're following the last dot through the maze, not the first one, so that we don't spawn the nade on the inside and get people hit. Zarpus went fine, P1 went fine, P2 went a lot smoother, I think. It looks like people are getting a little more comfortable with the bounces. I don't think I even saw people get bounced this raid, aside from myself, but that was, I think, during Reds. Anyway, P3, I think we had like 1 risky melee pre-webs, and got caught off guard with like tank switching on a special. That can happen if you are the tank and crabs are out and it's difficult for you to focus on hitting the crabs and taking at the same time. Just focus on tanking, and then if crabs get close to you, start avoiding them and trust that your teammates will help clear them. There are more advanced methods for dealing with crabs, but we won't be getting into those. It's a little bit beyond the scope of what I can do on stream here. If we had like a few hours, I could walk through advanced methods for it and give you guys tiles and stuff. Aside from that, I think P3 went pretty smooth. The yellows question, we kind of talked about that already for the timing for our swings. So if we can get 3 side swings off before yellows spawn, then we probably just send it. If we can't, then we would just hold off. Or if someone's in a bad spot, we'd hold off. And then things went smooth. All right, that was my recap. Any other questions about the raid? None. Awesome. Alrighty, let's see if we can get another team going here. For all of you on YouTube, shout out to all you tobbers who liked the video. I like you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. For all of you taking on the theater, good luck. Hope you have good raids.